Where the hell do I start? Okay. So, if you've been living under a rock or you haven't been paying attention, the past couple of days of Blade and Soul has been pretty hectic, and there's been a lot of attention on Blade and Soul. There's been a lot of views, there's been a lot of people talking about the game. Is it a brand new update? No. Is it Unreal Engine 4? Definitely not. Guess what it is? Well, it's hackers running wild, people abusing XML files, basically breaking the game. And then we have an amazing response from NC West and their team. So let's jump into the video and talk about this fiasco. And right in time for the 4th anniversary, this is just this is something else. So basically what's been going on the past couple of days is that people are abusing the XML files in Blade and Soul Buddy, and they're going to the third boss of ET, which has this thing where you go into Demon Spirit form. And in this form, it's a mechanic that you use on the boss. Now, they're somehow exploding the files. I'm not exactly sure the exact way they do it, but they're doing it through Blade and Soul Buddy and XML files. And they're exploiting that because obviously NCSoft doesn't manage their game, and they definitely are not going to be protective against this. And this is why it's been so easily for these people to do it. So somehow they're doing this, and they have the demon form, and they're actually going into the open world and just killing people, just randomly killing people. And it's not with them having faction costumes. They're just randomly walking around and killing everyone in sight. And of course, because they don't have a faction costume on, you can't even fight back. You just have to sit there and die, just like in this example right here.
Yeah, look at this. He's killing everyone.
Just killing people all over. And you can't do nothing about it. And there's multiple screenshots of this happening in almost every single region of Blade and Soul. The hackers kind of went all over the place, but a lot of times they're killing most of the people who are AFK fishing because they're not even there. They're just probably at work or doing something else, not even at their computer. And they come back and then everyone's dead. And even in Mushin's Tower, and this is actually from China, so it's from NA to EU to China, all across Blade and Soul in all the regions, except I believe Korea. Korea hasn't had an issue with it, and maybe not the Russian server, but a lot of the servers have been having this issue of basically just multiple players running across the whole Blade and Soul universe, killing everyone in sight and exploiting the game. This is another clip from EU of the hackers doing this, and this was actually from Neurocoso's stream while he was just streaming playing the game live. A person was running wild, killing everyone who was AFK fishing.
Ah, there it is, there it is.
Just killing everyone. You just nothing but dead bodies everywhere.
There he goes. He's holding 4, he's sucking the HP, basically.
It's killing everyone. Now, naturally, with this being such a really big issue to the state of the game, everyone's suspecting NC West to respond very quickly, and to their credit, they actually responded very quickly. The problem is that they actually hit a lot of players with the ban hammer in this crossfire because they didn't actually research who were exploiting this mechanic. What they did is they basically just banned the majority of players who were using the demon form. The problem is that this is a key mechanic in the Turning Temple raid boss 3. So if you're using this mechanic, you're at risk to get banned from NCSoft, and there are multiple people, hundreds of players who got falsely banned for simply just running the ET raid and doing the demon form mechanic for their raid group. And the reason why this is happening is because NC West is not directly trying to solve the people who are really doing this. All they're doing is doing like the security check where it's just basically sweeping through, and when people do the demon form, it goes, oh, they're doing the demon form, hit them with the ban hammer, hit them with the ban hammer. And they're not actually looking and seeing, oh, wait, are they actually exploiting that, or are they doing a mechanic? And what that tells me is that NC West doesn't really have any idea on how to directly find out who is exploiting this, because if they did, they wouldn't have to just mass ban a bunch of innocent players for literally playing the game. And the players that they're banning are their endgame whales. The people running ET Boss 3 are super geared. You're banning your biggest spenders in the game, the people who support this game. Like, when you think about it, Blade and Soul is actually killing itself. It's literally banning its last players who are playing the game, their biggest spenders and supporters. They're falsely banning them. And it's so bad that even my raid group and multiple raid groups are postponing doing Boss 3 because it's like, it's not worth the risk. There's a chance that NC West might just randomly ban you for doing the demon form mechanic. Let's just wait and see if something happens and they don't ban people anymore, because right now it is not good. And that's even worse because now you can't even do your weekly raid, and I bet we're not going to get any type of compensation for that, that's for sure. I guess really the only good news about this is that at least we got some decent memes from this, like this one right here. NCSoft, when they found you were doing ET Boss 3, just massive ban, just massive bans to everyone. I guess that's just how it's going to work out. Now, with everything kind of going to hell and basically the whole game up in flames right now, we did get this forum post from NC West from Scion. Basically, he says, "Hello all. Over the weekend, we have had an issue where players took advantage of the third-party programs to exploit the game by using game mechanics outside of its intended usage. This resulted in players being killed by other players while fishing. This is a high priority issue, and with the reports, we've sent all available information to the development team for an immediate fix, which we expect to go live as soon as possible. We've also banned a few accounts that took advantage of the exploit. If you believe your account was mistakenly banned, please contact our customer support. Thank you for all of your reports regarding this exploit. While we are implementing a fix, we are actively monitoring the exploit and will continue to ban accounts associated with it. We will post an update to the issue as soon as more information becomes available. Thank you for your patience." Really, the only thing I don't like from this is that they're trying to downplay how many people got falsely banned. Like, they're saying we've also banned a few accounts. Like, it's been a lot more than just a few accounts that got banned. Blade and Soul is not a very huge game, so when people get falsely banned, it travels very, very fast, and there are many, many people who got banned. And so I don't really like that. The one thing I will say is that he did respond to someone asking them about the false bans, and he said that all the false positives have been addressed and everyone should be able to log in normally. So he's basically saying anyone who was falsely banned, at this point, they should be unbanned now. Now, if this is actually true, this is a really great thing because no one should be falsely banned for something they didn't even do, of course. My thing is that this should have never happened in the first place. They definitely need to be more careful, and when they're doing these type of bans, they need to make sure they're actually attacking the people who are doing the exploit, not people who are literally just playing the game. And I really feel like the people who got falsely banned, they should get some type of compensation from NCSoft. I feel like that is only fair. If they are banned for multiple days, they lost out on progress they could have had on their character. Also, I mean, even just the emotional distress of playing on an account for years, spending thousands of dollars on an account, and not knowing if you're going to get the account unbanned or not for something you didn't even do, that's just like really stressful. That's not okay. So NCSoft should definitely compensate those players and make sure this never happens again, for sure. He also does say that everyone should be able to participate in raids normally, and anyone worried about it should feel safe as we have updated some of our information. So he's saying that if you do ET Boss 3, you shouldn't get banned anymore. My thing is, with NC West's track record and how bad they've been to the player base, I don't really think I would trust this. I would probably wait a week or two and make sure this is actually true before you start doing Demon Form again, because, hey, you know, players might get banned again and then they'll just say, oh, it was a miscommunication with the dev team or something. Is it like, I don't really know if I would trust this yet. I'd be a little wary of this, honestly, when we're talking about players' accounts. But, you know, he's saying you won't get banned for it. So, you know, if you get banned, you could get mad at Silent. But anyways, that's really the whole thing going on right now. I mean, we have this whole fiasco going on. Crazy that's happening with the 4th anniversary of Blade and Soul, like possibly the worst timing it could ever have. Like, happy 4th anniversary, guys. Players getting falsely banned, the game completely in ruins. Like, what a terrible freaking past couple of days it's been. Like, this is bad. And honestly, I blame the people who exploited the game. They're definitely at fault. But I also blame NC West for not doing a good job of protecting their game and also banning innocent players. So it's both parties' fault. It's both you guys' fault. You guys who are exploiting the game, you guys should get permanently banned. And NC West, you need to do better. So that's really it. You know, I'll keep you guys updated if anything changes. I mean, what a past couple of days it's been. Anyways, appreciate you guys checking out the video. Who knows how long Blade Soul is going to last. We need Unreal Engine 4, and we need a better support team, that's for sure. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching the videos. I'll be out with more content very soon, and I'm out.